Yo, what's going on? It's Dead Boy Fred. Welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be doing another versus battle on the channel. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're doing Tanjiro versus Shinra. Now, I'm going to be quite honest. I made this thumbnail almost a month or two ago, and the reason I made this because I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw somebody who was talking about some new gen versus battles, and they actually had Tanjiro coming out as the winner in this, and I felt immediate disrespect. And I felt that this person hadn't watched even up to season 1 of Fire Force, because if you watch just season 1, you don't have to read the manga, you don't have to watch season 2. You would have realized at season 1 that Shinra absolutely sticks his foot in Tanjiro's ass, and it's not even close. So we're just gonna go into basically, really, it's not even a versus battle. It's kind of gonna be how badly Shinra destroys this man Tanjiro, and let's get straight into that. First off, as we all know, most Demon Slayer characters, if not all of them, have very minimal to very just non-existent speed feats. Not to say, of course, they don't have them, but to compare them to other verses is very hard, because most Demon Slayer characters, except for, of course, the demons, for the most part, they're all just normal humans who you could easily say have superhuman speed. If you want to, you could say they have hypersonic. I don't think any character in Demon Slayer would even break close to even lightning, and that's, you can probably find something if you really dig deep to come close to lightning, but I don't think anyone in that show barely even surpasses hypersonic, let alone super hypersonic. So they are just flat out just normal people. At best, they're mostly all superhumans. They really don't have extreme destructive feats. They have them, but they're not to the degree of, let's say, other characters in different shows that you would compare them to. Like, let's say Shinra here, and let's take Shinra's speed for an example. First off, if you don't know, well, like I said, off just season 1, you would immediately knew that Shinra was considered light speed, basically right then and there. As you see from this panel right now, I'm going to put on the screen, Leech, I always forget how to pronounce his name, flat out just called Tanjiro light speed. He flat out said you were going so fast that you exceeded your flames so they can become light speed. Basically, and then you exceeded and went even further beyond that. And this is all just season 1 Shinra. Now, if you take season 2 into precaution, he's gotten even faster, he's gotten stronger. Then if you take the manga Shinra into, this is like no diff. And just a spoiler alert on the Fire Force manga, I'm gonna give you a second if you want to skip through. I'll probably, give you a couple seconds. All right. All right. So now that you've been warned, in the Fire Force manga, we know that Arthur and Shinra are very comparable to each other. They're kind of like the Naruto and Sasuke. The neck and neck versus characters of their verses. For the most part, the side characters. I mean, the main and side character. You know what I'm saying. So basically, as we all know, if you have read the Fire Force manga, that Arthur basically has his own planetary feat, which from the moon he was able to split the earth in half. Now, since he is comparable to Shinra, and you could even debate that Shinra is still possibly stronger, but if Arthur is using his creative mind in the right way, he possibly could be stronger than Shinra. And depending on how you want to take that, you could even argue that if Arthur is able to do this, then Shinra being comparable to him, then his attack potency should be somewhere around planetary as well. Not to say he has the feat of planetary. That's not what I'm saying. His destructive capability and his attack potency is two totally different things. You always got to remember that. Attack potency is how much damage that he is compared up to when it comes to feats and being compared to other characters. Your destructive capability is what you can actually do. Now, Shinra probably could be multi-continental, could be mountain level, could be, large country. It depends on whatever you want to put him at. Regardless, it's much stronger than what Tanjiro is, I can tell you that much. Tanjiro's barely building level. I'm sorry, I gotta throw disrespect on the Demon Slayer community, but y'all characters just flat out aren't strong. It just is what it is. Muzan, he would get packed up. You know, the final, and yes, I've read the Demon Slayer manga all the way through. If you remember my video about how I felt about Demon Slayer from start to finish, I know all about Tanjiro at the end, even getting his demon form. None of that, his sun breathing, you know, none of that is going to help Tanjiro. Let alone he probably will never even understand what it's like to touch Shinra, because Shinra will never allow it, because Tanjiro's just that slow and Shinra's just that fast. And if Shinra uses rapid and decides to put his foot in Tanjiro's stomach, he will blow a hole through him the size of Jesus. I don't even know. Matter of fact, it probably wouldn't even be a size. It would just disintegrate that boy's whole body altogether. He would probably put a hole in him so big, it'll probably look like if you watched Bleach when Uryu put a hole through Mayuri. I'm gonna put a clip up. I'm gonna put a panel of that right there. If you have ever watched Bleach or you read it and you see this panel, that's exactly what the hole in Tanjiro's body is gonna look like if Shinra decides to kick him with rapid. Yeah, so that right there is gonna wrap up this video. I just felt to come on the mic and rant a little bit. But you know, this video should go up on Saturday and I'm recording this on Friday. So Sunday, I got a special video for you guys up. If you made it to the end of this video, be looking out for that. It's gonna be my top 10 favorite anime. So I feel like, you know, me being an anime channel, I feel like you guys deserve to know that. So be looking out for that on Sunday. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.